Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Jay Jeter, and I'm back with another review. This time I have Figma's Max Factory Action Figure Series, product number 216, Thor from the Avengers. Like I said, it's the Avengers version. This is my first Max Factory Figma figure ever of me owning, so far I'm pretty impressed. There's a few issues I got with it, but for the most part, I love it. So, front of the box, he comes in this nice window display. Top of the box, got his picture of Thor. Another product shot of Thor. In the back, got some nice poses right here. Shots of the product. A little Japanese warning or Chinese warnings, whatever. Back shots, Thor looking back. The bottom, that. Alright, that's pretty much it for the box. And inside the box, you get the Thor figure right here. Nice looking figure. And one thing, I mean, I like Thor, but I'm not a fan of his Avengers costume. I'm not real fond on that costume, but hey, it's cool anyway. I like my favorite Thor costume is the one from the Dark World. I like that one the best because mostly look like his comic book suit. So yeah, he comes with lots of accessories. Let's take a look at accessories real quick before we get into the figure. Okay, Thor comes with 3 sets of hands. On the figure himself, he comes with 2 fisted hands, and he also comes with 2 open hands to give a little dramatic effect right here. And he comes with 2 holding hands to hold Mjolnir. It also comes with Mjolnir, which I do love this, how this came out. Nice little shading on the metal, and it reflects. And got the molded in details right here. And nice molded detail on the handle. And he also has the little, I don't know what this is called, the grip or whatever. Well, not the grip, but the, I guess to put around your wrist. But it doesn't really actually fit on the figure's wrist. But they added this in there anyway to give that extra detail. So I love this, how this came out. Also, it comes with this tool right here, which you can use on the figure, which he has articulated eyes. You put this in there, use a little socket hole in there to adjust the eyes and show that off more in detail later. And he also comes with an extra wrist peg, which he came with 2 of them. So he comes with 2 wrist pegs, because I tried to swap the hands out and one of the wrist pegs popped off, wasn't broken underneath. He also comes with a little storage baggie with the instruction sheet. He also comes with a Figma flight stand. I heard these stands are pretty good. I might not use it for him, but I might use it for other figures that I do have. Back to my man Thor. So I got this guy in the mail. He came in. I was pleasantly surprised. I was back and forth on getting this or not. Since I don't really get too many Hot Toys, this is probably pretty much the closest I'm gonna get to a little Hot Toys figure of Thor. Unless someone else does something a little bit better than this, because this is pretty good, you know. And take a look at that face real quick. Nice likeness to Chris Hemsworth. Face looks good. Got some nice shading in the face. Looks kind of off in some areas to me. Looks like you have some kind of disease, because some of the spots are like, get some dark spots. The way it looks like on him. But it looks good. I don't know. But he also has articulated hair. Nice shading and coloring in the hair. Scope is great. This part right here is good. Also the plastic part that's supposed to seem like the cape being bunched up right there. This cape is also an accessory. If I take this off real quick, you can see, oops, there goes his face. Yeah, off right now. His cape, you gotta attach that. You pretty much got folded up and comes with this little peg that you just put through the cape and into his shoulder. Then you put this over that so you can't see. Not supposed to see it. Like so. But I did pretty good on this side though. I didn't do it too well on this side. And like I said, his face does come off. And in the back, you got these little socket things right here. And I want you to do is just, I'm not going to actually do it because it's kind of a pain in the butt to move. What you got to do is take this peg hole and peg it in to right there, and you move the eyes around to get them looking up and down, whatever direction. Well, I got him, he was looking up, so I had him try to get it straight, looking straight forward as possible. So yeah, you can use this, or you can switch it around and just use that like that. So either way, it's up to you. And one problem I have that this face falls off very easily. I mean, I wish they would have done a better job of the tolerance on this, how this pegs in. But it stays in for the most part. It doesn't fall out for you shaking it. It just, you bump into it, it'll fall out. So and he has some great articulation. Like I said, the hair does articulate, and it's on a ball joint. So I can lift this up. You can see that. So you can get him looking all kinds of which way. You do a flying pose like that. His neck is also articulated at a couple points. His head is also articulated at a few points also. Arms are on a ball joint system. And go around 360 if you want to, and go out, forward, back like that, all around. Bends at the elbow 9 degrees. There's no double joint, but it's like a single joint that just goes up that far. I don't like this. I wish they would have had just sculpted it in about the same way they did his biceps and the rest of the arm. Look at the detail on his arm right there. It looks good. But I wish they would have at least cut this the same color silver as the rest of his arm, at least. I mean, they had to do the sculpting of the chain met of the armor or nothing like that, but it just could have just painted it the same color. But yeah, his chest, detail on the suit. Yeah, there's no upper bicep rotation. Wrist does rotate because it's on a ball hinge joint, so you can get some good articulation out of his wrist. He moves up at the upper diaphragm, goes up like that. He also goes up at the abdominal section too, so he gets a diaphragm joint and a ab crunch. So he ab crunches like a mug. So he rotates the upper diaphragm, also rotates at the waist. This crotch portion right here, his trunks, whatever you want to call it, it is adjustable. It does go up and down, so you need to move it up and down and get some good, better articulation. You can. Legs do go forward about that much. You move the trunks up a little bit to get a little bit more articulation out of that leg if you want. You go back about that far. Go out. So rotates at the crotch. You also got this same joint as the arm. At least they're paying this to match the pants, so it doesn't really stick out as badly as the one his forearm does or his elbow. He has a good knee bend, very, very good. He can kick himself in the butt almost. Rotates at the foot, left and right. Let's have a little bit of an ankle rocker. And he can go forward and back on the foot. And he also has toe articulation, which is awesome. So yeah, he got some nice detail in his boots. No peg holes. So yeah. And look at the back. His peg hole for his flight stand right there. And the cape is made out of a nice material. I don't know. It's not cotton. I'm not really sure what material it is, but I like it. It doesn't get doesn't hold in creases when you set it down on the table, nothing like that. And it holds up pretty good. So I like it. And for the flight stand, all you gotta do is take the peg right there, pick into this hole in the back, and there you go. And it's a strong stand, I must say. I think the only stand I ever got is the one from my Dunker Warrior, and that stand doesn't really hold up too good. But this one holds up very well. I like it. And to change out his hand, all you gotta do is just pull it out. This is supposed to stay in here. Earlier, this one came all the way out, so I had to use my teeth to get it to come out the hand. So, put the hand out. You put another hand in. Put this hand in. So, take the other hand out, and then use this holding hand for Mjolnir. For Mjolnir, all you gotta do is just pull the handle out and insert it in through the bottom of this holding hand, and put the hammer back on there. Then plug them back in, like so. And there, just get him in some kind of flight pose. I'm not good at posing. If y'all haven't noticed already from my pictures in the opening montage of my videos, I'm not real good at posing. I do what I can though. But so it's pretty much the same pose I had in my opening montage. And like I said, you can adjust this wrist to make it, you can hold it up in different kind of positioning. Like he's summoning the lightning to come down and hits the hammer. And one thing I wish they would have added, since the face comes off, I wish they had added more faces, like a more tense face, an angry face, something like that. So like, for Midgard, something like that, you know. Do something, you know. But it looks cool. And here's a side comparison of him with Mark 42 Iron Man, Marvel Legends. And the Marvel Legends figure is just about the same height. Here he is with Marvel Legends Winter Soldier Captain America. And here he is in my upcoming review of Star-Lord, man. Yeah, man, like I said, this is a great figure. I'm glad I got him. I'm gonna get the rest in the line. Look at the Iron Man Mark 7 and the Avengers Captain America coming out also. I know I saw a prototype of their Hulk. I'm not sure they're doing Hawkeye and Black Widow also to go with the rest of the team, but I'm glad I got them. Only real complaints I got is just the face. Could add more faces, and the torso just looks very, very long. But other than that, man, he's great. Tons of articulation. If you got the means and you're looking for a good sized, very articulated Avengers collection, might as well go ahead and start with him. Alright, this has been Jay Jeter. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at JG78. And also, I bought this from Ami. So check them out. They have some great prices for some imported figures, and it usually comes up cheaper than the big name stateside stores. So I'll catch y'all later. Peace.